God made man in his image, so we're the living image of God. We're just living, but we're the image of the living God, the living image of God. God made man in his image. You get what I'm saying? So why would the question is, when I look and I see all this activity and movement going around, I see man worshiping man more than they. If you're supposed to be the living image of God, why are you worshiping man? Why are you going to work 9 to 5 every day? Why are you going for some rich tycoon to go work for him every day? And this ain't for a year. This is for 30, 40, 50 years. Then you go to another rich tycoon's school and rack up student loan bills to pay him and his government when you could start your own government. You could have your own part of your own. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. You got levels of thinking. You got God thinking and you got the peasants. Whichever one you want to choose, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But real talk, why wouldn't you want to choose the God way of thinking? You got to think the people that's on top, they not there by coincidence. It's because of the way they think. You can't be, that's just like a broke-minded person. You can't be a broke-minded person, but yet you rich. The two don't coincide. You either going to be a rich-minded person, get money, or you're going to be a broke-minded person that's a servant, and that you got to think the even the name God, even anything holy or righteous or whatever you want to call it, anything that's right and not wrong has to do with gaining. Losing is the exact opposite. So when you think about riches and poorness, one of them's gaining and one of them's losing. Which one do you think it is? The wealth is losing, no matter whether it's mental wealth, any type of wealth. It could be wealth of knowledge of knowing how to bake cookies. It could be a wealth of knowledge of knowing astronomy. It could be a wealth of knowledge of knowing whatever wealth it is. It could be a wealth. Why do you think financial wealth? All it is knowledge, because the most people that get money, you know what I'm saying? They have the knowledge to know how. You know, it's not because they dumb. They didn't have the knowledge of knowing how. There's a whole knowledge behind getting money. Yeah, go look it up. Just look up financial knowledge, financial literacy, financial understanding. Yeah, so they just are different people because they know the knowledge. Just like a person knows how to drive a race car, he knows that knowledge. There's all different type of knowledges that's wealth, and you're supposed to be trying to seek. So how do you get the knowledge? You got to think. You got to have money to get knowledge because you got to have money to pay for school. You can't get books for free. Yeah, you can go Google and do all that or whatever, but I'm talking about a real top-notch education. Real top-notch, because you got to get taught how to get taught. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just start learning how to do all this. Like, you have to get taught how to get taught this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And think about it. 4 years of your life, you can have a wealth of knowledge on the whole thing the professional way in a good environment. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have to come up with those 40, 50, or 60 racks to pay for that education because it costs. Everything is cost. So why wouldn't you? The thing is, all the people you see that go to college, they got good jobs because they got wealth. So what does that tell you? Getting wealth first is what's going to secure you. If you don't get the wealth first, you know, a lot of people go sell dope and do this. Nah, get the wealth first, because once you got the wealth, you know what I'm saying, then you can branch off and do whatever you got to do. But if you never got the knowledge first, you gonna be so dumb that nothing's gonna work for you. Your brain has to be above a certain level of terahertz frequency for it to even sustain it being tricked. You get what I'm saying? Because there's so much trickery, you're gonna become so tricked. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. All the Negroes that's tricked by thinking that they're African Americans. That's because their vibration is not high enough. They don't study chakras. They don't study stuff like that because they don't read books. You get what I'm saying? So the wealth of knowledge is what's vibrating them higher. The lower you vibrate, the easier it is for people to play on your intelligence. You know what I'm saying? They see you and be like, they could tell you, people all around can peep the vibrations. You get what I'm saying? They can peep and see. There's people that got remote viewing that can see through and see your vibration. They can see the auras around your head. You get what I'm saying? So why wouldn't you want to get that wealth of knowledge so that you can vibrate higher and vibrate towards other different type of people? You got to see the people that's vibrating low, they always around low vibration people. The people that's vibrating high is always on the high vibration people.